top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the boat is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nicki know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with the squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie. Feel for me like hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants. Ready to get things rocking, the Pro Bowl kicker from the NFC last year, Aldrich Rosas. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They keep on going. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Watch 8-9, he's yours. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Here we go. 4-8. Check it. We're going to 53. 36. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. No. Off. Then we're going to 53. 26.
The first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes.
Shift! Watch the shift! Watch the edge!
Tight dog!
Switch it, hey! Slam!
On second down, there and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here we go. Hey, got his right. Watch tight end. Hey, kill! 47. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Check 49. Slam. Kill. Hey, lock it. Kill. Look at me. Shoot.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
On the ready. 53 is the mic. You don't know no better. Check. Lucky. Check. Kill. Check 24. Fair. Check 31. Hit it.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go. 10 logo. 3, Mike. Here we go. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 43. Kill.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
Go.
He's got room to run past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready up.
So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23.
We go. Hey, left 3. Hey, wahoo. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 50. Hustle. Ready.
Now Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Jones. Ball pass off the screen to Barkley. Leaping over him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's get it.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. We're scoreless after one.
Here we go.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Line 8. Bang, bang. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8. Wide. Get wide. Kill. 26.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Rush in.
This is Elliott. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. Line 8. March 43. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8. You got tight right there. Check 4. 26.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Line 8. Check 3. 25. Check 25. 26.
He's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Let's go.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come up deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Man, I got you. Kill.
On the run, it's Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Hit it. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. All day. Go.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason.
Ready?
And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's real.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Clinton Dix, the former Packer, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Leo!
Third down, Barkley. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Now it's no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 58 yards, as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kick.
Jones hit in the Bulls' head. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know the quarterback. He's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw, Webb. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Big stop, dude. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, exit. Let's go.
Jones now. Gonna throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Set. 10-2 stop. Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check. Cross. Sit.
Not running the risk of another sack. They'll play it safe with a run. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I'd love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Hard. Hard.
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
Bud. Rock it. Now.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. No. Off.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? Because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point.
53, Mike. All day, baby. Shift! Watch the shift!
Hey, lock it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Go!
Check. Hey, Haywood. Check. 53. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Operating for the goal. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Check the backer, check the backer. Shoot!
Let's start on the ground with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee.
50 seconds to Mike. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Check. Lucky.
Check.
They'll run with Elliott. Well, he's got some breathing. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
60 Pittsburgh.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the whip. Check.
From the gun, Jones. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken at about the 14. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit the point. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
27.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Elliott. Zeke with a shake and bake. And a first down more as they get this one out to the 44-yard line. Give them 18 on It's a Dallas first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Rush in.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On first down, it's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Check.
Kill.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott going for it. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
We got 6 on net.
Amari Cooper, 29 yards. The Cowboys, they push out in front further. Sirline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick, and this will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, let's go.
Here's a second and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Giants on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16.
Now.
53 for Mike. 53 for Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Get it.
Here's Jones. Operating from the gun. And pressure gets to him again. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
That's got to be a long day.
Hey, Charlie. 25. Ready.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed
get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Down.
Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Now.
Jones from the gun will throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
There.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Yeah. X3. 218. Chopper.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be intercepted. goes it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check it. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
On second down and 4. Prescott being chased out left. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play here for the Cowboys. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Switch. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line. Hot. Tighten up.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Going to 53.
Prescott here to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And it's Clayton Dix with a pick. And they're going to set up sharp at the 27-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Kill.
Again, it's Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I got it. Patch it.
On first down, it's Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check 26. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Delta.
Throwing here. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is taken out. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check. Smooth. Go.
Operating for the gun. Jones. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just didn't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lanyard, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Cowboys, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass